Welcome back to the Road Show this morning in The Buzz. We're starting to look back at '09, from a mysterious A-list death to fallen role models. With so much stuff to choose from, what really was the biggest celebrity scandal of the year? Let's talk about some of them.
Okay.
First of all, there was the Goslings getting divorced,
right,
which now pales in comparison. But at the time, remember, we were doing stories every single day.
Yes, I give it a 5.
All right, that's a 5. What about Michael Jackson dying while heavily sedated?
That's a 9.
That's a Richter scale one right
What
there.
about, here's another one, a big one, David Letterman's affair.
That's an 8.
That was exciting. Not exciting, but that was particularly
That lost
newsworthy.
a lot of steam.
It did very quickly because he diffused it.
And his ratings went.
But it was also interesting the fact that he was, there was this alleged extortion plot.
Right.
Anyway, then there was Paul Abdul dumped from American Idol.
6.
Yeah, then it was bigger than it is now.
Right.
Yeah.
Miss California dethroned.
6.
And then her naked pics.
7.
Yes.
Now, here's a serious one.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Phillips saying her dad raped her.
I got to give that a 4.
Really?
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because he's dead and he can't defend himself.
Right,
Yeah.
and because, or affirm or disprove what she's saying.
Right, it's her word. Her sister, China, can't say anything. There's nobody there that can back it up.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I don't believe her.
Right.
But when you're making a serious allegation like that, you just...
Not to mention it's somebody that's not really in the spotlight at the moment, so it doesn't really.
Well,
factor.
someone who is in the spotlight, Tiger Woods, turned out to be something of a ladies' man. Now, here's the thing: we're in the midst of this right now, so this could definitely, cloud our view of this.
Yeah.
But I think it is shocking to me because there are just so many women who are coming forward.
but you don't know if you can believe them all.
Right, that's true. But I think that given the
But there's
kinds,
enough.
they're telling stories that seem to have a similar theme. This idea that he had many women at his disposal, and the thing that's most shocking is who we thought of him as before the scandal.
Right.
I think that's the most.
I give him a
biggest
par
thing.
8.5.
And then lastly,
Well, that's who he was made out to be.
Yes,
I mean,
true.
The commercial world and the publicity world made him out to be this super role model.
Well, and he hired his own special team to deflect tabloid rumors, so he had a hand in that as well. But also then Chris Brown, beating up on his girlfriend, then Rihanna.
I'll tell you that there's a 9 as well. I think.
That was a big one.
I got another one, and I don't know if it was this year or the year prior. But how about former Attorney General for New York State, Elliot Spitzer, with the prostitutes?
That's right. Was that this year?
I think it was. If I'm not mistaken, may have been 08.
We're going to get our Google experts on
But
that.
I think it may have been earlier this year.
Well, certainly Ashley Dupree, the alleged liaison.
Do you know what she's doing now?
Yeah, she's giving advice in the New York Post. Advice?
Only in America.
What do you guys think? What among the biggest?
Wow. Well, I mean, Michael Jackson has to be up there, but I mean that's a given. I think as far as scandals are concerned, I don't put him up there as a scandal per se because we all knew it was going on.
Although I don't know that we knew that he was this drug user, illicit drugs, and that he was hiring people to give him these things.
Yeah, but we all knew he was. I hate to say the word freak, but he was weird.
Yeah,
we
he
all
was
knew
offbeat.
I mean, when you heard this, at first it didn't settle in, but the more you thought about it, you said, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, I got to give it to Tiger.
Wow.
Just because
he wins another thing.
Just because of the image that was set with him.
Right.
That he was this clean-cut
family man.
Right, family man. He's the kind of guy that you wanted your kids to emulate. And, all of this comes out. You hear and you even hear the voicemail.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, even Chris Brown was this squeaky clean image for a while.
True. He was like the Double Mint Gum kid.
Exactly. He was Double Mint Gum, pushing Double Mint Gum, and now he's, So I think there's.
Yeah, but you're talking about a 20-year-old and Chris Brown versus a grown man.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you're talking about multiple women with Tiger. You're talking about one woman with Chris Brown.
What he did with that one woman.
I understand that.
So.
I understand that. But who knows what's going on in that Tiger's marriage.
Also, another famous woman too. So she's a famous woman.
Right.
So double the fame.
Sure.
Double.
Well, I tell you, Courtney, I'm curious to hear about what people in our audience are saying about what was the most shocking for them.
Definitely Michael Jackson, but we're all torn between that and Tiger Woods because it's still going on. I mean, things are just unraveling every day. It's funny because on the live blog, there's really nothing else besides Tiger Woods and Michael Jackson, so I'm hoping they vote in the poll here that we have on foxprovidence.com and maybe think about something different. So we want to know, what do you think is 2009's biggest celebrity scandal? So we have Paula Abdul dumped from American Idol, Michael Jackson dies while sedated, Miss Callie dethroned for naked pics, Tiger Woods alleged infidelity, or Chris Brown assaults girlfriend Rihanna. So you can weigh in there if you're just catching up with us. And also on our Facebook page, we've heard from a few of our friends. And Corey Freitas says Michael Jackson's death is definitely the biggest scandal, and his doctor's unethical treatment of him is what he said. And Patricia Fargley says Michael Jackson for sure. So if you guys want to weigh in, hop on Facebook or the live blog and we can chat about it some more. But I'll be back in about 30 minutes with your poll results. Lil, what's happening in the kitchen there?
Stuffies! That's what's happening.